Hey guys, Mad Dog here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new game that was released by Techland Studios, known as Dying Light. Now, this is supposed to be the sequel to the game Dead Island, which was really popular on the consoles and on the PC, I think. But anyway, it's supposed to be the sequel to Dying Light. This game is more of a vertical type parkour game, as Techland Studios describes it. Techland Studios is the company that made the game. They describe it as an open world, first person zombie parkour game. And they're right. Except what I would add to it is it's an open world, first person parkour zombie arcade killer, zombie killer game, because it does have an arcade kind of feel to it, especially with the weapons they give you, which act like pillows that after you kill 5 zombies with completely break. I would think it's more of an arcade shooter, and from Techland Studios, which is a AAA manufacturer, I kind of expected more, because there's a lack of an actual story behind it, and whenever the game opens, there's a lack of the introduction of the characters and what had really happened. Like how did they get there? How did the zombie apocalypse happen? These are the kind of things that a good story would be able to describe. Now, I've heard that there's Easter eggs, and over the time after you beat the campaign and do all the side quests, it reveals what had happened over the course of time. I haven't got there yet, but once I do get there, and maybe it is. Maybe they're going with more of like a Treyarch feel with all the Easter eggs and stuff to reveal the main story. Kind of like what Treyarch did with Call of Duty Zombies. Now, talk about how it runs. I'm going to talk about how it runs. On the PS4 and the Xbox One, it runs great. Solid 30 frames, 790p. Yeah, I mean, it's 790p resolution, but it still looks really good, and it plays really good. Now, on the other hand, for the PC, they seem to have kind of ported it over, and this means that they just did the minimum possible to get it to run on the PC. And this is kind of a shame for the PC community, because we've been really hyped about this game for a while, and we expected great things about Techland this time around. Some people were kind of skeptical about Techland, and at this moment in time, I could see why they were, because it's a terrible port, and the game doesn't really run well. Now, I know they've released a few patches in the past few days, or the past few weeks, but it still really doesn't run well, and people with lower-end PCs are going to have a complete hard time running this game. One of the earlier patches didn't pretty much blocked any modding capability, so film grain and whatnot was turned off, and people can mod the game to further enhance, and when I mean enhance, I mean lower the graphic settings even down more to where it could run better. I do believe that Dying Light is just released a patch that fixes the film grain and actually implements it into the game. But as far as how it runs, this is how it runs. I received the game a few days ago, and it's $60. It's $60 right now on Steam. Now, for $60, I don't think this game is worth it, because it just doesn't seem worth it to me. There's a lack of a story. The weapons really aren't that well, and the parkour is great, but it really doesn't work all of the time.
Just met Rise. There's no question.
And it seems more of an indie style game. Now, Dying Light is fun, and it passes the time really well. And all my friends would say otherwise, that it's a really good game. But as far as, winning any awards or anything, I don't think it's going to be winning any awards. Alright. On the PC, how it runs is that the game doesn't want to take advantage of all of the CPU's cores. This means that if you bump the settings up more, you're going to be bottlenecking your GPU, and that means that the CPU isn't going to be acting to its full potential, and you're going to see a lot of stuttering. Whenever I put this game on max settings with the render distance all the way up, I saw a lot of stuttering. My personal opinion to y'all out there who have the game on the PC is to turn the render distance as low as possible, because there's absolutely no difference I mean, I don't see any difference personally. You don't see zombies like, teleporting in front of you or anything like DayZ or anything like that. That's not what the render distance does. You might not be able to see the sign that says bar on it from a little bit farther away than normal. But as far as all the details, like the standard details and shadows and whatnot, you won't be seeing that much of a difference, and it looks like the same game to me. And also, Dying Light, they're releasing a new patch that's coming out next week, right now of March 4th, and it's going to be known as Patch 1.4, and it's going to be free across all platforms. This patch is going to add a new hard mode to the game, and the hard mode means that there's going to be more deadlier and more vicious enemies in the night times, and there's going to be more difficult nighttime scenarios, which means they're probably going to be adding a few more missions to the game. Also, you can also learn how to utilize stealth and silence more than normal, the Techland says. And for the DLC, which is the Ultimate Survivor Bundle, it's going to include 3 new weapons. The Constable, the Nightclub... No, 4 new weapons. The Constable, the Nightclub, Lancerator, and the Buzzkiller. As well, and there's also going to be 3 new character outfits as well. The Urban Explorer, the Special Agent, and the Ninja. And I'm kind of looking forward to the Ninja. And that's going to be available through the DLC Pass. Or, if you don't want to buy the DLC Pass, you can pick all that up for only $5. For not right now, it's going to be coming out the March 10th. And I think this is going to be a good patch. I really hope that in this patch they're going to be fixing a lot of the stuttering and performance issues that's been going on with the PC version of Dying Light, and I really hope that they add more patches in the future to make Dying Light turn into a better port than it is right now, and not be a crappy port like a few of its neighbors like Assassin's Creed Unity. So that's all I have to say right now for this video, and until next time, this is Mad Dog. If you guys liked the gameplay, which was kind of mediocre, to tell you the truth, or if you want to comment about the gameplay, put it down below. If you have any questions about Dying Light, put it down below, and I'll try to answer it as fast as possible. And if you have any tips on how to make my commentaries less boring, or have any compliments to say about my commentary as far as it goes, then leave that in the comments section below. Until next time, this is Mad Dog, signing out.